Welcome back to the HTML series. Today we will learn something very simple but important: HTML entities and symbols. Sometimes in HTML we cannot type certain characters directly, like less than, greater than, ampersand, copyright symbol, so on and so forth. If we type them normally, the browser might get confused. So HTML gives us special codes to display these characters correctly. These are called HTML entities. Let me show you how they work. First of all, let's create a new file for this lesson. I'm gonna name it entities.html. Enter and create general structure for the HTML tag, inside the HTML tag, a tag and body tag. Body tag. So inside the head tag, let's create a title tag. Inside the title tag, I'm gonna write this is HTML entities and symbols Save it and open with live server. So now we are inside HTML entities and symbols. Go back to your code editor. Here inside the body, let's create an h2 tag. Inside the h2 tag, let's study about less than and greater than entities. HTML entities. Okay, for less than, we have an HTML entities that the code is and lt and semicolon. This is less than HTML entity. Okay, and save it. Now go to your browser. Here you can see that this is less than HTML entity. So let's create a bracket around this and save it. Now it looks nice. Less than, this is less than HTML entity. And also let's create a for greater than an HTML entity, right? And GT stands for greater than semicolon. This is greater than, this is greater than HTML entity, and save it. Below this or here beside, create a break line and save it. Now you can see this is greater than HTML entity. So it's difficult to memorize all these codes for each symbols, so we can get it directly from the internet. For example, I open the browser and create a new tab. Here I'm gonna write, for example, less than HTML entity. So HTML entity for less than symbol. So I click it. Here you can see, go to W3 School, and here you can see this is for less than, and LT semicolon for less than, and GT semicolon is HTML entities for greater than. Whatever you want, you can search online and you can find the code. Let's go and create some entities some entities for copyright symbol, for example for trademark symbol, trademark, and for art emoji. Okay, for art emojis, and save it. Let's go. I'm gonna write here. Let's go and search it online. For example, first I'm gonna find for copyright. Inside this, I'm gonna paste the copyright HTML entity code here. So let's go and find it. I'm gonna copy this one. Let's go here. So HTML entities for less than. Now I want to find HTML entities for copyright. So HTML entity for copyright here. So and copy and semicolon. Here also shows and copy for semicolon. So I'm gonna copy this one and I paste inside the brackets, paste it here. I'm gonna save it and let's see. Let's go back to this and you can see that the copyright symbol appear here. Let's go and create some HTML entities for trademark as well. Trademark, and inside the bracket I'm gonna find an HTML entity for trademark as well. I'm gonna copy this, go to your Google, and here I'm gonna paste this time for trademark. So enter. Now for trademark, entity name is trade. For trademark is, this is the symbol for trademark and this is the HTML entity. Copy this one and go to your code editor and paste it here. I'll save it. Now here see the trademark symbol is TM and the HTML entity for the trademark is ampersand trade and semicolon. Okay, I'm gonna create here a line break. To create a line break here, save it. Now you can see copyright is in one line and trademark is in a new line. So now we are going to create an HTML and we are going to find an HTML entity for art emoji. Let's go line break. Let's go and find some HTML entity for art emojis. I'm gonna write here art emojis and here less than, greater than, and inside this let's go. Here I have some, but let's go and search HTML entities for art emoji and let's go and find some emojis, HTML entities for art emoji. Let's go here, W3 Schools. Here we have some, but I want for emojis and scroll down to find the art emoji. Let's HTML entities for art go here and you can find here This is entity, HTML entity for art. Copy it and go to your code editor here and paste it. Ampersand arts and semicolon. Save it. Go back to your browser. And now you can see that the HTML entity for art emoji is this. Whatever you want, you can search online and find the code for HTML entity. So what happens if we write manually the symbol itself? For example, here instead of less than HTML entity, I'm gonna write less than and save it. So go to your browser, still we have less than, but it's not safe. Some browser get confused and does not recognize the less than symbol or trademark symbol or copyright symbol or whatever art symbol. So the safest way is to write the HTML entity, less than HTML entity. It's all about HTML entities, and that brings us to the end of this HTML series. You started from zero and now you understand how to structure a web page, create form, add image, audio, video, embed YouTube, create tables, semantic layouts, so on and so forth. I'm really proud of you for coming this far. Most people gave up, but you stayed till the end. Well done. This is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning. From here, we can move to CSS to style website or JavaScript to make website interactive. If you want me to start the next series, just comment start CSS or start JavaScript below and I will make it for you. Thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this playlist with others who want to learn coding from zero. I will see you in the next series. Take care and keep coding.